Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down.
pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff to the back. They test for middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And it's fielded at the 40. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he can't to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Second down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Single back, takes the handoff. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the 1st period. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come up short on the 3rd down completion, and here comes the punt team. They'll down this right at midfield. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out, the catch made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for some space. It's Taylor.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Get the ball, nigga.
Complete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. And let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Get that ball.
By an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long.
Won't these sorry ass niggas stay the game?
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
He shreds the tackle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape, it's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of the game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
He's tackled at the 26. 3rd down coming up.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout.
I'll be a motherfucker.
He's bringing it back at the 30 now.
Boy, that's some bull. They told me they want these sorry ass niggas stay in the game. No goddamn way.
Wow. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
I see.
PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. The gain of of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Deep ball falling away. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They go with a direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And he'll set up to throw.
Get in that bitch.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Ball handed off. And the defense all over that running play. They stop it about the 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Oh, so he doesn't run. I'm not going to. Oh, boy, he ain't fucking me.
First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. To put them on top now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Oh, I missed that shit again.
Knocked through the extra point, and the lead
Boy,
is
they
21-14. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun.
Nigga, I didn't throw that.
This is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Yeah, whatever.
Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Catch the fucking ball,
Good
nigga.
defensive play brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Taylor. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now.
Oh, I tell you,
His third hit of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
1 second to go, but hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hello. I saw him.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
I saw him. I know he was going to try to get beat.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the
That's
sticks.
all.
It's
Crazy.
Ortega.
I look back.
Good
That's
enough
all.
for a
Workout.
first set of downs. They'll spot the ball. Go forward.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows
Yeah,
where
I
to
saw
go with the
Jason.
football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Yep, wherever he started, that's what he
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here.
That's clear, though.
Grab down the middle. It's Ortega.
Yeah, it's
Bring him down
two,
quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it. You never know.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense play keep away and secure the victory. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 15. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking for 6.
Oh, I never get that intercept. Oh, the pick 6. Fucking dropped again.
I'm a big fan of the RPO.
Man, I done dropped 3 pick 6 on this one.
Quarterback, you gotta make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. the play fake, looking to pass it. Snags the quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain and bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hello. Yeah, John, we need that to happen. All right.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
No, that was short, buddy.
This passing game is
short. Way short.
Practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with.
Actually, when he fucking I can't even chance a goddamn play. Boy, bullshit again.
Two to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
About time to get him right here.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Another interception.
How the fuck you catch that through my whole goddamn body?
Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.